don't think Tiffany sees. Oh, missed!
That viscous fluid into the face of Tiffany Nieves, and she's screaming. She's in pain.
She may be blinded, ladies and gentlemen. Tiffany Nieves is in serious trouble. The king of juice holding him up high and then down to the ground.
What are Shauna Reed and ZDP doing back out here?
Hold on. We got some stirring over here.
Yo, no,
Oh my God!
They missed it, both men! What is going on? Look at the cattle prod the Gun's got!
Gun looking for a pound of flesh here.
Did Jesse just...
God. Spectacular.
Oh!
That's embarrassing.
Oh, you can see it through the back.
Tony Gunn now just throwing hands at anything that moves. Oh, security just got cattle prodded!
That's meant to bring out down something 3 times the size of a human.
Is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Divine One, Olivia Devine.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to OVW Live. Brian Kitson, Dances, TVJ, and Josh Ashcraft ringside for all the action. And guys, kicking off with the Divine One, Olivia Devine, in our opening contest.
Olivia Devine making her return to OVW, and by God, she's got some stiff competition.
And her opponent from the streets, she is OVW's Bushetoist, baddie, HollyHood, Haley Jade.
Well, Steven, you're right. She absolutely does have some stiff competition tonight. Haley Jade, this new and improved HollyHood Haley Jade that we've seen here in recent weeks. And her stock has definitely been on the rise, Brian.
I mean, stiff may be an understatement looking at this new and improved HollyHood Haley Jade being the voice for the voiceless, standing up for the weak. And honestly, guys, she's a former OVW Women's Champion. It's not like she didn't have the talent before, but she just had this new momentum since finding a little bit of heart.
Al Snow told her months ago after her legendary battle with her own mother here at the Davis Arena. Al Snow told her afterwards, okay, you're welcome back, but we got to see you do well. And by God,
not doing too well there. Haley, all the heart in the world and still the ego you saw in the beginning, but not quite strong enough to lift up the Divine One. Oh!
Haley been on her best behavior these last few months here.
That single leg didn't work. Haley now with the waist lock.
Maybe going for a German suplex there. Maybe a little too optimistic.
Yeah, she can drop her hips down, but that's the thing. Olivia Devine, she's such a tall opponent.
Well, she got the drop part of the drop toe hold correct there.
You really have to bring those hips down.
Haley's got to figure out a way to alleviate this size difference. Got to find a way to get Olivia Devine on her level.
Yeah, once they both get down to the canvas, they're the same size.
But that's a lot easier said than done, Josh. I mean, you work people like Cashflow, Steve Michaels, Big Zo. Getting those big folks down is not easy.
No, it is not.
Oh God.
Lower back just driven right up in that top turnbuckle by Olivia Devine. Haley turning it around.
Doing everything in her power to do something to Olivia Devine. And
look at the spirit here of the Bushetoist baddie, turning up the aggression and doing her best to chop down the Oakwood. Oh, God.
Talking about getting chopped down, Olivia Devine with just that savate kick right under the jaw.
Because lumberjacks take down trees all the time, but they don't freaking kick them when they're trying. Wow. Haley Jade just knocked out of her highlights.
Now just ran head first in that top turnbuckle. Olivia Devine in control now of HollyHood Haley J.
And I guess you're looking at someone like Olivia Devine, who's had opportunity after opportunity, almost got the OVW Women's Championship from Freya Slaya a few months ago, but hasn't quite got the job done. Olivia Devine, someone hungry for an opportunity to show what she can do, and there could prove it against HollyHood Haley J, a former Women's Champion.
A win over the surging HollyHood Haley J would do wonders, of course, for Olivia Devine, and right now it looks like she may very well do just that.
God. All of that body, all that force into Haley J, and somehow getting that shoulder up.
2 count only, Haley J managed to kick out. And you talk about what would this do for Olivia Devine. What would this do for HollyHood Haley J to slay this giant in the ring that's with her right now?
You're absolutely right, Josh. Haley J would show in a lot of spirit, showing a lot of heart. And if she could turn that heart into a win, OVW management eyes probably be wide open. But look at Olivia Devine right back on the attack.
That's right. She's forcing all of her weight down on top of Haley J, trying to compress her body, trying to push all the air out of her lungs so that every time she takes a breath, there's less and less room in that lung for her to be able to get any oxygen in.
Absolutely, like an anaconda choking out its prey, Josh. You're absolutely right.
You know that OVW management in the back is watching very closely. As I mentioned earlier, Al Snow said, HollyHood, if you're on your best behavior, start back at the bottom, work your way up. You could be a contender once again. The win over win over Olivia Devine tonight might put her in that #1 contendership role.
Haley trying to get out, but Olivia Devine putting all her weight into that, putting that sleeper in as deep as she possibly can, and Haley on an island by herself in the middle of the ring here.
Well, Haley had gotten so out of hand, so insane that her behavior was just so uncalled for. OVW told her, you're no longer in any sort of title contention. However, this change that we've seen in Haley J, this is putting her back into title contention. She's getting back within the good graces.
Good God!
Good graces indeed. That could be it.
Big street stomp there from HollyHood Haley J, but can she turn this into a win now that she's got some momentum?
Looks like she's trying to go for some sort of full Nelson here.
Oh, look,
wait a minute.
You're right. Trying to go for that ripcord, but realizes she couldn't overpower Olivia. Ooh, Olivia again just using that power and size advantage. Oh, God.
Oh.
Talking about stiff competition earlier. That's like a stiff shot.
It's like somebody just smashing a baseball bat into the side of your jaw.
Oh, God, and then into your chest.
With every concussive strike, Haley J.
But look at the grit from Haley.
Oh, hang on. Haley took her down.
Counter into a win.
Here's your winner, HollyHood Haley J.
Wow, HollyHood Haley J found a way to slay the giant, guys. A modified version of her finisher from that middle rope.
Wow, I can't believe it. What a huge win for Haley J.
Folks, what an opening contest here at OVW Live. HollyHood Haley J, my good friend, picking up the win, guys. But that's not all. So much action top to bottom tonight.
You're absolutely right. We've got the next chapter in the Certified Challenge by Mr. Luke Kurtis. Who's going to answer the call? Who's going to heed the call here tonight?
Well, and not only that, we've seen sparks, fireworks between Cash and Shera. They've been simmering over these last couple of weeks, but tonight we will see Cash Flow and Mahabali Shera in a contract signing match tonight.
That's not all, folks. You talk about flames, you talk about fire. Let's talk about the little rascals from hell, the Fallen, attacking Omar and Luscious last week, leading to our main event this week. Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir going up against the Fallen. Folks, this is going to be a fantastic episode of OVW Live on the way to Thanksgiving Thunder. You're not going to miss a second, so stick around for all the action.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free!
OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Body of Jesse Goddard when Gunn gets his hands on him.
Gunn looking for a pound of flesh here.
Is he?
Hold on.
Did Jesse?
Oh my.
Oh, no.
Did Jesse just?
God. Are you kidding me? Mr.
No.
P-tacular.
Oh.
On live TV,
There's a
nonetheless.
puddle in the ring.
That's disgusting.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money. All of the money.
Only I can make you certified.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your OVW RUSH Division Champion, Certified Luke Kurtis.
Folks, welcome back to OVW and the Certified Open Challenge. Just addressing what you just saw, we're a little embarrassed that that happened on national television. And folks, honestly, we had a hazmat team come in and we had to replace the entire ring canvas. Pretty disgusting, so we apologize anyone had to see that. And Mr. P-tacular, obviously not here this week.
But enough about Mr. P-tacular. We'll talk about that later. Let's revel in the greatness that is certified Luke Kurtis. Just hush, just watch, just watch.
Really?
What is...
Guys.
Yeah, like you look like way too in. Okay, so certified Luke Kurtis, guys, in his second open challenge, but this time a little bit of a caveat, no weight limit on this open challenge, guys. Could be anybody.
I am certified. And last week, we all got to witness history as OVW and certified Luke Kurtis presented the very first certified open challenge. And boy, did we have some takers, and boy, did they disappoint. As a matter of fact, my good friend and confidant, Al Snow, said the challenge was such a success, it reminded him of a former OVW superstar. You may have heard of him. He goes by the name of John Cena. And you see, what me and John have in common is that what he was for all of you so many moons ago, I am for you today. And that is an honest champion. And we don't have another #1 contender tonight, so without further ado, let's get to round 2 of the Certified Open Challenge.
John Cena about him.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Take a step back.
Wait a second.
There's other people here tonight.
Trying to cash in again.
Hang on, Cal Hero. There's some other takers tonight. Go ahead and get him back. Get him back.
Again, Luke Kurtis sidestepping Cal
kid?
Hero.
You see, kid, I am not just the Rush Division Champion. I am the champion of OVW, and I am ready for any contender. And you, with those arms, would you bring some McDonald's straws with you? With those legs, I could lace up my boots with your legs. I think I need a bigger challenge, something a little bigger, so I choose. Come on, little man, come on. Come get in here, come on, get your shot. Come on, the little guy, come on, man. I'm ready for any challenge.
Little guy?
Yeah, I saw the man towering to the top of the ramp, pointing out Jay De Niro.
Oh!
Almost 7 feet tall. Luke Kurtis getting a cheap shot.
Well, right now, he's about 7 or 8 feet shorter than the certified Rush Division Champion as he lays prone on the mat.
Oh, you're an idiot. Jay De Niro.
De Niro clearly bigger than Cal Hero, the man who tried accepting this open challenge for the second time.
I believe referee Daniel Spencer called for the bell. Luke Kurtis hasn't even bothered to take his robe off.
Luke Kurtis not short on ego or confidence at all.
Luke,
Cal Hero needs to
you
be...
might want to turn around, buddy.
Oh, God!
Huge right hands out of Jay De Niro.
Jay De Niro opened up this open challenge. Ooh, and what a spinning back elbow there.
Cal Hero, obviously a distraction on the outside of the ring, needs to get... Come on, ref, do your job.
Well, Luke Kurtis now just scooting to the outside, trying to catch a breather here.
Luke Kurtis might have just recognized the size difference between himself and Mr. De Niro, giving up a couple feet there and a couple 100 pounds.
Well, Cal Hero still wants to get his hands on Luke Kurtis.
Fanny pack kid, born and raised in this sport, guys. Wrestling runs in his blood straight from the Hero compound up in Wisconsin. Oh, hold on.
Look at that, just pulling the champion up from the floor by his ear, and now a full Nelson applied.
The strength of De Niro. Oh! Counter by Luke Kurtis.
Cal Hero, who has been a tag team champion, looking to get himself his first singles gold here in OVW, and I don't know if he's going about it the right way necessarily.
Oh, Luke Kurtis going for the pin here. Ooh, 1 count. De Niro just too strong. Kurtis now just stomping away at his opponent, his hand-picked opponent, but got Josh just clearly ignoring Cal Hero. Luke Kurtis wanting no part of the Fanny Pack Kid.
Luke Kurtis wants absolutely nothing to do with Cal Hero, and he almost views him as like a non-threat. But here's the question: is why? Well, why is he afraid to get in the ring and face Cal Hero?
Cal Hero has not earned the opportunity yet.
Hasn't earned the opportunity. It's an open challenge.
For the open challenge.
Guys,
right.
If I might pose a theory, when you look at Cal Hero, you look at a guy with the heart bigger than the entire Davis Arena. Don't know how he gets in the freaking door. Raised in the sport, groomed by champions thanks to the Hero compound up in Wisconsin. Cal Hero is a threat to any championship. And Luke Kurtis, as much as I don't like him, he's not stupid. He knows that.
Well, I never said that the man was stupid. He's a very intelligent man. He's playing mind games now, though.
Oh,
Cal Hero, and oh my God.
You got to give it to Luke Kurtis, though, for playing those mind games and still staying on the attack of a man the size of
There's a
Hero.
reason that he stayed champion as long as he has. Not only is he great inside of the ring, but he's even better outside.
You can hear it, the OVW faithful chanting, "We want Cal."
What do they know?
The crowd making a request here. Guys, I still don't think Luke Kurtis is going to be swayed by that. Oh, God. I think the ring just swayed after Jay De Niro ran Luke Kurtis' spine to that turnbuckle. Oh, God.
Kurtis had that front face lock on him, and that was smart for De Niro to run him into the corner to break it.
And look at Luke Kurtis now getting in the face of Cal Hero.
Luke Kurtis needs to focus on the task at hand, and that is the big man, Jay De Niro, creeping up on him now.
Which, again, shows the fear that Luke Kurtis has towards Cal Hero, picking the man clearly almost double his size instead of the Fanny Pack Kid.
Hang on. Oh,
come
look at
on.
that. Look at that. De Niro trying to get that full Nelson locked in. Daniel Spencer trying to separate the two of them.
My monitor went out. What happened?
It was
He kicked him in the groin.
A certified low blow is what happened.
I must have missed it.
Kurtis now directing his attention to Cal Hero.
Guys, that doesn't seem like something certified Luke Kurtis would do. I don't understand that at all.
Keeping the referee on his toes, off guard there. Luke Kurtis ascending to that top rope, and oh my God! Top rope famouser.
And now look at this, rolls him over, COA, that certificate of authenticity.
Almost insult to injury at this point. There it is.
Injury to injury is what it is.
Here is your winner as a result
Jay De Niro submitting.
of a submission.
Kurtis won't let go of the hold.
Luke Kurtis not letting go of the hold. And look at those eyes of Cal
Kurtis.
Hero. And now look, Cal Hero and Kurtis face to face, middle of the ring here. Nowhere
Guys,
to run.
the tension is palpable in here, Brian.
Nowhere to run for Kurtis now. Cal Hero, forehead to forehead with the chip. Oh, hold on.
It looked like Kurtis was trying to go for that headbutt. Now Cal with the COA on Kurtis.
Fanny Pack Kid's got the COA on. Kurtis got it on the chip.
Come on, ref, get this under control. Get him off of him.
He put the man in his own hold.
His
now
hand
Kurtis,
was on the ropes. Break the hold.
Luke Kurtis desperately getting to the outside, but guys, you got to think, Cal Hero is not done with Luke Kurtis.
Predatory Cal Hero taking advantage of certified Luke Kurtis, who has already
come
been
on.
through hell with Jay De Niro in the middle of the ring.
Oh, come on. Steve, you wouldn't have to go through that if he was would have manned up and faced Cal Hero in the first place. Fanny Pack Kid has his eyes set on the Rush Division Championship. Can Luke Kurtis hold on to that championship heading into Thanksgiving Thunder?
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie.
Dreamweaver Wayne Moxie making his way out here for action against a man that we saw return not that long ago, Star Rider.
You're right, guys. Just a few weeks ago, we saw Wayne Moxie making it to the semifinals of the Nightmare Cup. Impressive kid.
And his opponent from the great beyond. He is the star of the show, Star Rider.
As impressive as Wayne Moxie might be, this man is one of the most impressive in OVW today. Former Rush Division Champion, former multiple-time Rush Division Champion, Star Rider.
You're absolutely right. Multiple-time Rush Division Champion, a man not short on confidence or accolades. I asked him backstage about being back. He said, Brian, I'm back, and there's only 3 guarantees. Death, taxes, and somebody's about to get molly-whopped. Ooh, God, there it was.
Well, and that's the thing that we were talking about just last week, too. We saw this harder edge of Star Rider, something that we saw the last time he was here in OVW.
Absolutely. He left like he had a chip on his shoulder and a salsa bowl at the table. Star Rider was an angry man, and he came back just as angry.
Why wouldn't he? He took time off. It's his time away from OVW. I mean, I couldn't imagine you're going to be happy not being here.
Star Rider just screaming in the face of Wayne Moxie, don't you know who I am?
Oh, my God. And I think that's part of the problem, Josh, is while Star Rider was gone, the Rush Division continued to grow and evolve, and he's looking at me.
Well, and that's the thing.
I saw you mollywhop him. I saw him.
Star Rider has his eyes set on one thing, one goal, and that's the OVW Rush Division Championship.
Here we go, schoolboy pit. Sorry, small package there.
And let's face it,
good God.
Star Rider thinks that Rush Division Championship belongs to him, and he's going to use it as a stepping stone to catapult himself into bigger and better things.
Well, Justin, you're right. And Steve, you got to think Star Rider was just toiling at home, watching the Rush Division go on without him like he was never part of it. Sees more men holding the championship, he still thinks it's
You're
his.
absolutely right. He feels as if he doesn't need to start back down at the bottom just because he took some time off. A little bit of animosity towards the OVW roster because he's not catapulted right to the top. And to an extent, I do understand that thought process.
And that animosity and manifested into closed fists on the face of Moxie. And hold on, Moxie going for the schoolboy here. And Josh, you're seeing, oh my God, that intense desire with that spinning back elbow out of Star Rider, that thirst, that lust for gold that you and the LOB are not unfamiliar with.
No, it's not something I'm unfamiliar with at all, and I understand what Star Rider's mindset is. I know how much he thinks about being a champion, how he salivates over it, how it drives him insane.
I mean, Josh,
without a championship around his waist. And the thing is, these matches, they're not just to win. It's to send a message to the locker room to say, I'm here, and I'm going to take what I want.
He sent a hell of a message with that forearm shiver right to the face.
Oh, put priority delivery on that sling blade. Good God. Good Lord. Moxie almost taken out of his gear with that one. Star Rider now just like a lion picking over his prey.
We talk about the desire that he has for championship gold, but ultimately, only a 1 count there. Moxie.
A little bit of a lax cover.
Moxie should have taken that extra second to catch his breath there. Kicking that at 1 might not have been the best idea for him there.
A little too much attitude out of Star Rider might have cost him the pin there, but right back on the attack, throwing in that sleeper hold. And the thing with the Rush Division is it's such a hell for leather division, such a full-speed division that, Josh, when you start losing your energy, you can't compete at that
and
same
look
level.
at this right now, Brian. You see the side of that, the forearm there of Star Rider. He's trying to press in and squeeze Moxie's neck in between his forearm and his bicep, just trying to pinch off the nerves, pinch off the blood, the air, everything.
You're absolutely right, Josh.
Moxie fighting out now, trying to fight for his life here against Star Rider.
You see him trying to shake off that disorientation. Oh, God! Well, now it's been reinforced. Moxie was desperately trying to get something going there, but...
Dreamweaver might be in dreamland himself after that huge clothesline. Looks like he's trying to shake off the cobwebs.
Star Rider, just so much aggression, so much disdain behind each of these shots, guys. And look, speaking of disdain, just look at him. Oh, God, he's
Star Rider now turning his attention to the desk.
What didn't you say, Brian?
Jesus.
And just Star Rider now just trying to drive his foot completely through the ribs and sternum of Moxie.
Guys, I feel like Star Rider right now is just playing with his food. Wayne Moxie has been in bad shape for a while. Star Rider doesn't seem to want to end this so quick. Again,
well, every time Moxie starts to get a little bit of offense in, Star Rider changes gears.
Star Rider literally beating the zipper off of Moxie here. The gear coming off after all the stiff shots from,
Well, look at
Star
this,
Rider.
though. Signs of life out of Moxie.
Oh, my, beautiful maneuver. Got the pin. Could he beat a Rush champion here?
I nearly had him.
That second rope acai moonsault, and now just open hand palm strikes to the face.
Desperation followed up with the big forearm there. Guys, Moxie's showing you what he's got here. Oh, God.
Star Rider closed the distance with that drop kick, just planting Moxie into the canvas.
Josh, that's what you were talking about. As soon as Moxie gets any momentum, cut right off, and now getting ground and pounded into the mat.
Pummeled now.
It's not technically proficient, guys, but it's effective. Star Rider doing damage and letting off some steam in the same go.
Star Rider now stalking Moxie, grabs a handful of his hair to pull him up off the canvas.
And you're seeing the closed fist, the handful of hair, all in front of the referee, guys. Star Rider just does not care. And to your point earlier, Josh, sending a message.
Star Rider now charges back in. Moxie meets him with a back elbow. Looks to go for that springboard, that acai. Oh, my God!
God!
Super kicks the man right in his temple.
My goodness, and look at the confidence of Star Rider.
Good Lord.
Yo, Moxie might be out here.
Take your time, Star. My goodness.
Just kicked the constellations out of him. Hold on. Is he looking for that falling star stomp?
We've seen it before.
With the rotation and everything. Hit the nail on the head.
That's all she wrote for Wayne Moxie.
Here is your winner, Star Rider.
Moxie might be the Dreamweaver, but today it was a nightmare facing Star Rider. Just such an aggressive former Rush Division champion.
What an end to the match, putting away Moxie with a huge kick, followed by the falling star.
Guys, he promised us someone was going to get mollywopped.
Well, and he delivered.
I was down at the law office today, and they were giving me some tips on a petition because I didn't have a lot of time to do this, but I have a petition to get Freya fired.
Well, this looks really professional.
It does.
Yeah.
It has Maria. She signed it earlier. J-Mo just signed it like 3 minutes ago. We had a good conversation.
You're telling me all the talent and the agents?
They all banded together
So I was
just
trying to
for
follow
this.
up with, the ones that've been injured here lately. Have you heard from Maximo?
Yeah, I mean, he's doing all right. He's getting better.
Hey guys, Jake's presenting me a petition to ban Freya, and he said that you guys both signed this.
You signed it like right here, and then you signed it right here. You don't even need to look at it again because you already signed it. We talked about it, man.
Brain? Who's Brain?
Brain Kinnison, he's a producer. You know him.
Oh.
That's not who signed that. I did not sign that.
I didn't sign it.
I was last minute. I couldn't find you, and I assumed you wanted to.
Oh, we assumed.
Jake,
Al, she needs to be fired. Fired.
Jake, I want you to stop right now. Do you understand? I don't know what your personal issue is with Freya, but it needs to end. Okay? And if you don't, I'm going to have to call into question your objectivity as far as an official. And we might have to re-examine your position here in OVW. All right? Thank you.
Al, you're making a mistake. She's a bad person. She's a fraud. She's hurts people for no reason. Al,
I was driving home from practice, about to be a free agent, hopefully signing another multi-year deal in the NBA. And I remember seeing this car coming right towards me and a huge loud noise. I knew with my injuries that I wasn't going to be able to play. Instead, I'm in the hospital looking at all these permanent injuries that I suffered. Having my career cut short by a drunk driver was the worst part of my life, and I never thought I'd retire at 31 years old. I knew if there was, one firm to get me justice and to get me compensated for that, it was going to be Morgan & Morgan. It's crazy because basketball was always there for me. When something like this happened, they weren't, and Morgan & Morgan was. Morgan & Morgan has definitely really helped me in the toughest, darkest moments of my life. Those guys were there for me, and I'll never forget that. And Morgan & Morgan are unbelievable what they do. They're sharp, they're smart, they're professional. They'll do what's right for you. I'm Chandler Parsons, and I chose Morgan & Morgan.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW Live. It is a very special moment because it is time for the contract signing for the championship match at Thanksgiving Thunder. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and bring out the challenger for Thanksgiving Thunder. He is the Indian Lion, Mahabali Shera. Mahabali Shera, the Indian Lion, thank you so much for being here, sir. Now, obviously, we need 2 men for a contract signing. So let's go ahead and bring out your opponent for Thanksgiving Thunder. I'm talking about the OVW Heavyweight Champion, the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flow.
Cash is king.
All right, fellas, we are on the way to November 22nd. All right, guys, we are on the way to November 22nd. We're on the way to Thanksgiving Thunder. We're on the way to your championship match. But guys, we gotta get this contract signed first. Now, Shera, are you ready? Are you prepared for Thanksgiving?
Before you say anything else, Brian, let me just get my part out of the way. Hold on to these for a second. The reason being, there's no need for me to go back and forth with Shera. I knew what I was getting into when I beat James Storm for these championships. I knew once I walked back through that curtain, the bullseye on my back was the size of Mount Rushmore, and the only person in OVW that has a back that size is me. Shera, I get it. I see what you do to these guys. But make no mistake about it. You lost to James Storm. I beat James Storm.
First of all, I didn't have my rematch because I dislocated my shoulder. And then the second thing, whatever you're saying, listen to me carefully, man. I am the lion. I came back for different reason and different mindset. I'm a different danger. The lion before I have been. I am here, and you know what I did past 2 weeks, and same thing's gonna happen. Thanksgiving Thunder. Just wait and watch, and you will be same position the guy was before you here.
I get it. I really do. Do you understand why these people like me, Shera? These people like me because I show up every week, day in, day out, and I break my foot off up in guys' asses. I don't run and hide when stuff gets tough. I don't run and hide when my best friend pins my shoulders to the mat. Look, I have a lot of heart. I have a lot of determination. I have a lot of moxie. Do you? Do you have a lot of heart? Come November 22nd, I say I open that chest up and find out how much heart you really have.
Just wait and watch, and I'm gonna sign this paper to proof, and these people gonna watch you to what I'm gonna do to you. Wait a minute. What is that? What is what? This is not a national heavyweight title, John.
Okay. Yeah, Shera, yeah, you're absolutely right. Now, you are entitled to a rematch, but because Cashflow is a dual title holder,
you have to challenge him for the OVW Heavyweight Championship before you get an opportunity at the National Heavyweight Championship. That was management's...
Get them a shot.
Wait. What are the Outrunners doing?
Pencils down, idiots. It's time for a moment of truth.
Listen up, the two of ya.
Trash Flow, I understand being afraid of the Outrunners. I do. I understand tucking your tail and being the coward you are, ducking us. After all, the whole world saw, all you people saw us win the 2022 Nightmare Cup. The whole world saw me, respectfully, defeat Turbo Floyd in the finals. And Shera, the whole world saw me earn a shot at that title. Unfortunately, we also learned that the only thing that can stop an outrunner is another outrunner. Turbo Floyd here accidentally shattered my nose in 4 places. Cash, it took an act of God to keep that title on your waist instead of mine.
Yeah, he's my #1 best friend in the world. What do you think I'm gonna do to you, huh?
You want a title shot anytime, any place. You put your name.
Listen to me. I am the hero who signed the paper, and I deserve the title. Not hey, you stay
Hey, guys.
Take it easy.
I'm known to be somewhat of a problem solver, truthfully speaking.
Right there's problem #1.
We can handle this without getting Al Snow or any of his remedial staff members involved. How about this? A tag team match next week. Truth Magnum, the world's most dangerous man, Turbo Floyd, against you two. And the winner gets a shot at Thanksgiving Thunder. I win, you tear up that contract. You win, I'll relinquish my claim to the contendership. What do you say, dipsticks?
A lot of balls call those guys dipsticks.
You brought them out here. Agree to it. What are you, chicken?
Shera, whether you brought these guys out here or not, you're right. I see something different, and I don't know who to trust here. But the fact of the matter is this: if I accept this, if you accept this, if they win, they get your spot. Okay, listen, you and I together, let's smash these 2 clowns, and then you and I can take care of business that we need to take care of. What do you think?
That sounds perfect.
Good luck, boys. Good luck trusting each other against the most well-oiled machine in tag team wrestling today. Idiots.
We got a huge main event next week, guys. The Outrunners versus Cashflow and Shera. The winners go to Thanksgiving Thunder to fight for the championship.
America, home of the free. Free is our favorite word. Like free refills. We get it. That's why at Morgan & Morgan, our fee is free. That means you don't pay anything unless we win your case. Injured? Call Morgan & Morgan. ForThePeople.com.
It's free.
Following contest is set for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit, and it is a non-title tag team match. Introducing first from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy, Luscious Lawrence.
Luscious Lawrence making his way to the ring, but huge tag team main event set for next week. Cashflow and Sheer are going to team up to take on the Outrunners. If the Outrunners can beat Sheer and Cashflow, the Outrunners get added to the title match at Thanksgiving Thunder, and Sheer is removed.
The tag team competition right now in OVW is the best that it may have ever been.
And his partner from Nassau in the Bahamas, Omar Amir.
Well, we saw what happened last week. Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence assaulted by the Fallen, leading to this matchup tonight. Fellas, this is going to be a barn burner.
And their opponents, they are the OVW Tag Team Champions, the team of the Dark Reverend and the Nephilim, the Fallen.
Hang on here, hang on.
Bell hasn't even rang and the fists are already flying. The Fallen couldn't even get into the ring before Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir wanted to get their hands on him.
The tension bound to boil over between these four men after what has happened over these last few weeks, and by God, our main event starts hot.
And Josh, I believe you said this is going to be a barn burner, and absolutely, because Damone and Reverend Ronnie Roberts, straight from hell, every barn is burning there. But Omar Amir and Luscious Lawrence, they're bringing the rage this week.
That they are, and you know, that's the thing. We've seen the battles that Luscious Lawrence has had with the Fallen, and now Omar Amir siding with them to say, hey, look, man, I'm not going to let you have to deal with this threat alone. I saw what happened to Crixus. I've got your back.
You're absolutely right. Luscious Lawrence now has gained a powerful ally in his fight against the forces of evil. And right now, working as a well-oiled machine are Lawrence and Omar Amir. And if you remember, guys, about this time last year, these two were vicious rivals. These two wanted to tear each other limb from limb, and HollyHood Haley J interjected into that. But now, putting all that behind them, moving on, two of the favorite stars of the OVW faithful.
It's a classic, the
enemy of my enemy is a friend.
Thank you.
Spit it out, you dork. You stepped on me. I was going to say it first.
Look at the strength from Omar and Luscious and these stall suplexes. In unison.
Outstanding strength and tandem teamwork by these two.
Getting together, guys, working together like a family. And, guys, we're in that family time of year. It's Thanksgiving Thunder, November 22nd. You're going to want to bring your friends, bring your family, hell, bring your enemies. Why not enjoy the Thanksgiving Thunder on November 22nd?
November 22nd, a Tuesday night.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on.
What is ZDP doing? Oh, well,
ZDP.
not much, obviously.
ZDP's doing ZDP and just popping out of nowhere. But Omar here and Luscious Lawrence have seen that happen one too many times, and we're ready.
The element of surprise did not really work there. Had him well scouted, but as they should when it comes to the members of the Fallen.
And guys, you got to point out, no disqualification there, because while ZDP wanted to do something, wildly ineffective, didn't even get his hands on him, so no DQ there.
Oh, hold on.
Wait, Shauna Reed now. Last week, we saw her spit that mist.
And that viscous fluid, we still don't know what happened to Tiffany. Oh, maybe we do know what happened to Tiffany Nieves.
Wait, there's Tiffany. There's Tiffany.
Tiffany Nieves making her way to the ring, trying to stop Shauna Reed from interjecting in this matchup.
You said this was going to be a barn burner. By God.
Ooh. Look at, my God, all the chaos. Look at these guys just swinging fists. We got to get this match back in order.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy, official physical therapy provider of Bellarmine Athletics and the trusted choice for keeping you in the game.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow. The birthplace of legends including Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Apply now for our upcoming semester in the first quarter of 2022. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Welcome back to this main event, which has evolved or devolved, however you want to look at it, into a 6-person mixed tag match. We got the Fallen teaming up against Omar Amir and Luscious and Tiffany Nieves.
That's right, we've got Omar and Luscious, who can only be in the ring with Damone and the Dark Reverend, whereas the women, when they're in the ring, must face one another, and by God, they're going at it right now.
Well, Tiffany Nieves has a little something to say about Shauna Reed, but wait, what is ZDP doing here?
He's being a little something is what he's doing.
A Tasmanian devil is what he's doing.
Causing the distraction there. Now Shauna Reed back to her feet. Oh, God. Straight to the midsection there. Shauna Reed, while evil, has not lost her in-ring acumen. Wow.
That spinning fisherman buster takes her down. And look at this, not going for the cover whatsoever, just trying to choke the life out of Tiffany Nieves.
I guess we're on the way to Thanksgiving Thunder, November 22nd, season of the family. I don't want to know how the Fallen celebrates Thanksgiving. I got to imagine everything's absolutely blackened.
Oh, come on, now wait a second, look at this now. The Fallen choking Tiffany Nieves in the corner behind the referee's back.
Just reprehensible. The Fallen have no morals, have no compass, just demons from hell looking to do damage. Shauna Reed right back on the attack.
You know what they have for dessert, though, on Thanksgiving? Devil's food cake.
That's great.
I hate you so much.
Oh, boy.
Shauna Reed, suplex onto Tiffany Nieves, and Reed holding on, might be looking for another one here. Oh, Nieves, hold on, small package.
Tiffany blocks it, gets that inside cradle, gets her rolled up, but manages to get right back out and a boot to the midsection.
Shauna Reed right back on the attack, not giving Nieves a second to breathe. And you got to think, will the Fallen be defending those tag team championships against someone at Thanksgiving Thunder, November 22nd?
Oh, she makes the tag to Luscious Lawrence, and in comes the Rev.
Oh, God.
Both members of the Fallen down to the king of the juice.
You see Tiffany Nieves second to Lawrence, forcing Shauna Reed to get to the apron. Oh, and Lawrence now just continuing the assault on the rest of the Fallen.
Big Bubba Bomb.
Oh, God.
Compactor out of Luscious Lawrence, and then just a power slam on Damone.
We might be heading into Thanksgiving, but Luscious Lawrence is all beast.
What is that?
What was that? Well, it was effective. He got out of the ring
Damone
quickly.
Silvino with that frantic escape.
That's a bit of an understatement, Kennison.
Now look at this match, slowing down the moment. Oh, the pace slowed down. Oh, the Fallen taking a second to recollect, and you see it paid off, using those toenails to kick and scrape at the midsection of Luscious Lawrence.
Hey, those toenails are as legal as a headlock.
That is so unhygienic. It's like a switchblade on each toe.
Oh, here we go, small package
Roll
here.
up.
Oh, sorry, Schoolboy, my apologies. Oh.
And look at that, just floats right back over into a front face lock.
That in-ring acumen of Reverend Ronnie Roberts, the Dark Reverend, all those years in the ring have still stuck with him
he's
in this
biting
demonic
him.
state.
He's trying to chew his kidney out, Brian.
Good Lord.
I got a mouthful.
I know it's one of the most tender parts of the body, but Damone Silvino wanted to make sure. Oh, God. Again, on the attack, those double axe handles just raining down.
There is something seriously wrong with all of these people in the Fallen. I don't think there's enough Thorazine in the world to fix what's wrong with them.
Just an unsettling laugh from Damone Silvino in the corner, getting in the heads of Omar Amir and Tiffany Nieves.
Seemingly broken, but also seemingly loving the fact that they are the Fallen, who have reigned atop the OVW Tag Team Division for quite some time now.
Happily insane, I guess you could call them. This manic quartet since Amon has went missing. We know he's at that local psychiatric facility and still being worked on. Oh, hold on, speaking of being worked on, good God.
Hang on, Rev going for the cover here.
Yes, see the angle on that fall, guys. All the weight of the body of Luscious Lawrence going down on his neck.
Yeah, high on the neck and shoulders is how Lawrence landed. Now you see just the Dark Rev trying to claw, dig at the face.
You see Luscious Lawrence trying to claw and dig back into this matchup, trying to get something going here.
That's the MO of the Fallen, doing anything they can to damage somebody, but right now, Luscious is the one giving all the damage.
Ooh,
but now Omar Amir in.
Former OVW heavyweight champion, Kentucky champion. And now Omar Amir just scoop slamming anything that moves.
Omar Amir now feeling it from the OVW faithful.
And Reverend and Damone feeling it from Omar Amir after those big body splashes.
Maybe a meeting of the minds here.
How can you meet minds when they've been lost, Steven?
A double noggin knocker then.
Double Irish whip there.
Hang on, Omar just blasts through. Double clothesline takes out both men.
Like a Bohemian battering ram taking out the Fallen. Hold on, Shauna Reed. Just as deadly as any other member of the Fallen. This is the season of the witch, if you ask Shauna Reed.
She knows very well that she shouldn't be in the ring with Omar.
Oh my God!
Spear out of Tiffany.
I think Tiffany agrees, spearing the life out of Shauna Reed.
Oh, and look at this now. CDP with a shot to the back with that championship title.
It's the numbers games, guys.
CDP making his presence felt. Can the Fallen take advantage? Referee Daniel Spencer distracted by what's going on outside.
Luscious Lawrence breaking up that pin, but now Reverend right back on the attack on Lawrence.
This whole thing's starting to break down here.
And Reverend, sent to the outside. Luscious turned it around.
But this is right up the Fallen's alley, guys. This is exactly the kind of match that they like. Chaos at all corners. Nobody knows what's happening.
Damone utilizing that distraction, dumping out Lawrence. Now Damone in there alone with Omar Amir, former heavyweight champion.
Damone charges in. Nobody home. Wait a second.
Oh.
Look at the agility.
Which I think he might actually do. Oh, and hold on. Belly to belly.
And look at this now. CDP going up to that top rope.
That little demon gribble. Oh, Omar caught him midair.
Spinebuster using ZDP down into Damone.
He just island time ZDP through Damone.
Here are your winners, Luscious Lawrence and Omar Amir, along with Tiffany Devine.
Despite ZDP trying to interfere multiple times, never actually landed a hit, never resulted in disqualification, this trio of huge stars picks up the win.